You are live.
Oh, the TV.
Yep, TV. Okay, I'm just going to share this in a couple of places. What? 4 or 5. Just got to put it in Create Family Group, Hybrid Retreat Group, because it's Magical Memories Release Week, so it's the virtual part of Magical Memories Retreat, and then we've got the October class group. Make that bigger.
I'm so sorry.
Let's play. Hello, Diane. Hello, Dee. How are you both going? And anyone else that's watching. Hello, if you're watching this later. My name is Alicia. I own Scrapbook Fantasies, and this is Magical Memories. Why can I hear things?
I mean things.
Why can I hear?
The TV's on 3.
No. Nope, I could hear myself kind of through the iPad. It turned itself up. Hello, Cheryl and Gail. Hello, Pam. So, it is Friday night scrap along with me, Alicia, and tomorrow in the virtual part of this is a virtual retreat itinerary it's a hybrid retreat. So we have a virtual retreat this weekend, and next weekend we have the in-store retreat. You can just do the virtual retreat. If you do the in-store retreat, you get both the in-store and the virtual retreat. So that's why it's a hybrid, because it's a bit of this and a bit of that. Tomorrow we're doing a card making class at 10 o'clock in the retreat group. It's a mini bookie thing. So when I did the albums, I decided I'm going to do a mini bookie thing there, and not a surprise, so I didn't go back and redo this. That's 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We've got another Zoom at 5 tomorrow for the retreaters, in-store and virtual hybrid. And at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, we're doing another creative project here, a scrap along, a Saturday night scrap along. So yeah, and then we're still going on Sunday. Did I say hello, Sandy? I don't think I got to Sandy. Hello, Sandy, and Diana, and Debbie, and Cindy, and Chloe, and Mary. How are you all? So today we've had 2 classes so far in our retreat group. We've done a scrapbook page. Oh, that's a bit of Amelia's card making there. And an interactive pocket page. Tonight we're making a scrapbook page. But I will show you Magical Memories first. If you're watching, oh, hello Laura and Margaret over on the tube. Let me just check. And hello Liz over on the tube. Hello, Naomi John. Hello, Joanne. And that's good, Debbie. Hello, Lexi. Hello, Karen and Tash. On YouTube, down below in the description, or off to the side, depending on what device you're watching on, and up above in Facebook, there is a link to our release video where you see all of the items. The chipboard is not available yet. We are releasing it tomorrow. We released like a million things today. Well, not quite a million, but a lot of things today. So we thought we'd just stagger it a little. And there'll be more next weekend because we've got some other cool stuff coming as well. Hello, Di. Okay, so Magical Memories. Magical Memories we've approached. What I did was I said what I wanted to do, and these are the images I wanted to use. And Naomi John made me a mood board, which I kind of looked at. But the mood board just was something I could just percolate on and sit and look at when I thought about it. And then it was just a printed sheet. And then, yeah, I actually digressed quite a bit because, yeah. I wanted to. And this brick I've been wanting to do for a couple of collections.
Oh my god.
Naomi didn't like the brick for Snow Princess or Cats and Dogs.
No.
So I didn't ask. but it worked in Magical Memories. It was actually, that's the start point for that colour.
I was about to say.
It is a different colour to what it would have been in Magical Memories, in Snow Princess and Cats and Dogs. So paper 1, this is a book, an actual photograph of a vintage book. So I think that's pretty cool. I've done something really cool with that for the in-store retreat. This green is really necessary when we've got leaves and stuff. Thank you. Oh, thank you for getting pencil on my card.
Sorry.
This is my card from this week. Amelia Ann has, well, it's not a scrap lift, it's a card lift. Created her own. So that's paper 1, and then paper 2. Paper 2 is this one. This is a little bit more bluey grey than Easter Blessings, and it's got the typing on it. So don't think that you don't need this because it's just like Easter Blessings. It is actually slightly different. And there is a reason for that, because we need lots of different shades of pink. And this is the bigger fussy cuts. Pretty cool. This typewriter is so you can do journaling on it. And then this is paper 3. So I don't make papers with boopy corners. You know how you get papers and they've got all the flowers and everything on it? I give you the tools to make your own foofy corners. Between fussy cuts and colour cuts, fussy cut essentials, now we've got fussy cut editions, which we've only got 1 so far. Our rice papers, our collage builders, which we've only got 1 so far. We're actually giving you the tools to make the foofy corner your own. So we give you the paper for you to then build that yourself, because not everybody wants the busyness. I don't. So paper 4 is this one. So it's an all over, and this is really cool. I use this as a light color today as a matte. I used it as a light matte and for just little pops of lightness. So it's a really, really cool. I love this. I've actually got big pieces of it on a page for the in-store retreat, and it is really awesome. This wreath matches Magical Memories, but I reckon it would look really cool with devoted to denim flowers on it, or our springtime tea party. So princess flowers would look good because we've got lots of different colours in those royal blues and royal purple colours. You could use, what other collections of our flowers? Any of them really. Oh, even the Runaway Princess, those purple flowers. Any of our collections with flowers you could use.
Day to remember.
Day to remember roses would look so good on here. The roses and orchids. But you could use fussy cuts or you could use colour cuts. Where are we at? Just arrived home from Queensland. Hello, Trish. I'm sure that's been a mammoth trip for you. I've been thinking about you for the last 2 days, knowing you're heading home. Well, actually longer than 2 days, for quite a while, but yeah. Was just wondering when you're arriving home and today, and I'm glad you got home safely. Very, very glad. I will let Quentin know if he rings later on in his next break. Hello, Karen and Deborah. Hello, Kelly. Cindy loves the bricks like me. We did use the brick today because bricks are really lovely and people love them, but it is a hoarder paper. Brick paper becomes a hoarder paper quite easily. Hello, Bronnie and Jacqueline. There's a link to the collection. The paper in this collection is very pretty. Thank you. A Christmas wreath. Yes, you could definitely, because this is a neutral pinky lilac in the background, or grey pinky lilac. So you could definitely make that a Christmas wreath. Our Victorian Christmas. or Aussie stuff. You can definitely put Aussie stuff on it because you squint your eyes enough. That could be an Australian leaf. There's that many different leaves in shop. Flower Power's another one. Yeah, Dee. Definitely.
Oh,
Hello, Rosie.
what's it again? Peace and Joy.
Peace and Joy. Yeah,
And
Peace and Joy
Christmas.
would look really nice. Purple Christmas. Yep. There we go. Lots of choices. Okay, now paper 5. Notice how I'm not doing the fussy cuts in the center with a frame around for the moment. We've got lots of frames. I mean, this is our 30-second paper collection. We've completely sold out of Aussie Grunge. So Aussie Grunge will be getting reprinted when I can work out how to sell one of my kidneys. So, I hope Facebook doesn't ping me for that, for selling body parts. I'm not selling body parts, Facebook. Hello, Faina. Faina's over on the tube. And Laura. Hello. I've got to keep an eye that I don't miss people. I've got to watch the other screen. No need to squint my eyes enough. I'll just take off my glasses. And then we've got paper number 6. Oops. Paper number 6. And it's sort of, well, let's talk about paper 5. It's got the book paper and it's sort of a mustardy. You can see that. Okay, so what I'm doing with these papers 5 and 6 is you can just take this piece of paper. You can buy 2 pieces of paper 5 and you can cut out your fussy cuts, mat your photos on here, and you can make a page on here just with paper 5. 2 pieces, one for your background, and the other one is your photo mats and your fussy cuts, and away you go. That's all you need. And paper 6 is sort of the same. It's not as, oh yeah, you probably could if you really wanted to. It'd be sort of all samey muted, but it'd still look okay. Let's have a look at, here we go. Let me show you. Just gotta get a second piece of that. Let's have a look at Cutest Farm because I've done this for a couple of collections now. Here's paper number 6 for Cutest Farm. Background. So this is the back of this piece. So background, photo mats, and yes, I know there's a goose hiding behind there. That is a mistake. I'm not perfect. We all know I'm not perfect. And then fussy cuts, and you make your scene, and you've got a page. So this is Cutest Farm. Okay, here we go. This one's also Cutest Farm. Background, photo mats, fussy cut, beautiful page. So I do think sometimes, I do get some things right, occasionally, not all the time. Okay, let's get rid of these and make a page. Time is going quickly. In 2 weeks' time, I will be watching from my new house. I know, it's so exciting, Pam. Love the book paper, but yes, the book paper's cool. We are the Redshaws and we love books. We read a lot in this place. One of my favourite times of the day is after I have taught my class to you guys online. Hello, Elise. How are you? Taught online. I've gone and had a chillax and spent some time with my kids. Most likely ate a bowl of gluten-free rice bubbles because it's really nice. I'm a little bit addicted at the moment, and I'll admit that. And I needed to increase my dairy intake. And then I spent some time with my older 2 children that are living at home. Not the oldest 2, they're the 2 middle children. And then I have a shower, clean my teeth, and then I hoodle my children to clean their teeth and get ready for bed. And then I go and read my book. And that is one of my favourite times of the day, is reading my book in the evenings. So, yep. I love reading. So I am thinking, I did say this afternoon, I would probably try and challenge myself to use this piece of paper. This one here. So when you do online retreats, only green left. When did we use it? Nope, we haven't used it. Let's have a look if we've got. Oh, I got a bit of green. Might be a bit bright. When you do an online retreat, you get exclusive things like. We didn't do stamps this time, but I did some vellum and a rice paper. So these are just for the retreat. We might eventually make this one into a product.
It'll be a different size.
It'll be a different size, completely different size. But I'm leaving them for you to have first. Hello, Aileen. How are you? Over on the tube. I'm leaving these for Naomi John to have first dibs at tomorrow when she teaches cards in the morning. She does love vellum and rice paper. I think I mostly make them for her. She doesn't believe me. Let's have a look at the photos. Don't you? Don't swear.
I was going to say it without swearing.
Yeah, right. Oh, there was another photo with that one today. Some of these could be pocket pages. That's us with Rowie before Rowie left. There's Q and I like these kids here, but I thought we might do one of these because this is for a walk in the evening before we. Quentin doesn't know where to look. Let's look at Amelia. This is the. Oh, that one's really terrible with the eye. This is the night in the evening on the Sunday evening. Oh, we went to El Camino. We have got those Mexican hats still at home here. This is the evening before she had her eye operation, and Quentin was going through having his teeth fixed. We want that one. Do we want one where her eye looks really bad? This one's quite good. Quentin's sort of looking. Everyone's sort of looking, and you can't really tell she's got a bad eye there. This one's quite bad. You can see how her left eye is quite. That one's worse. She could move her left eye on demand. Yeah.
I feel like she misses the party trick.
Oh, it's very hard for her her muscles try to do it. Her muscles keep on trying to make it happen again. But let's do that photo. Cool. A tiny bit of black. Don't know about the black. I'm just not feeling the black right now. Let's have a look for, let's get rid of the black. Let's have a look for a word. Do we do enchanted? Or magical story? Magical. Was magical. Look at the background. It's at the sunny coast. Magical time together. Let's do magical. What do you think? Oops, Karen missed the Zoom, the Savo. Whoopsie. Hello, Michelle. Please make more, says Cindy. Okay, I'm going to have to make the script vellum in all my free time. Hello, Lee. I flew up on my own and flew back tonight. Okay. The beautiful Faye. I think Naomi John's choking on something she probably shouldn't be eating in the kitchen.
Taking off the lava while making Amelia cold chocolate.
Oh, does she want a almond milk chocolate?
Yeah, we have a so I don't know how silly that is to choking your own saliva.
Yep. So, let's get rid of this.
Have we decided what we're using yet?
Not really.
We'll be there in a minute.
Do you know what? When I use photos to create, when I create with photos, it's slower. So you know, I worked that one out. It's actually slower when I create with photos. Oh, what about this one? What about a white chipboard magical memories? No, use that for something else. That's actually earmarked another project. Oh, I like the big clock better. Okay, so I should have put more leaves in the retreat kit. Just come to that realization today that there are not enough leaves in the retreat kit. And those of you that disagree can disagree. Because I know some of you didn't like cutting out so many leaves.
Oh.
What?
Trish said that they flew. Trish flew.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Yeah.
I'm just getting. Would you believe on a small screen because Dad's computer is still frozen?
Yeah, I can believe it.
It's frozen in time. Oh no. What shall we do? Where's Noah taking? Where's Noah? Is he taking the photo? Oh no, Noah didn't come on the trip.
No.
He was in
Year 10. He was it exam week? No. It was
the week before exam
week before exam week. So Noah didn't get to come. Unfortunately. He missed the trip. And you know, here's what it is. What are we thinking? Do we think it looks okay? Or does it look dodge? You know, it's really hard to tell the difference between the flowers and leaves that are fussy cut essentials and those that are, we could do buzzy bees. Buzzy bees are cool. And those that are on the pattern paper. I get a bit nutty about getting things to be just right.
Rosie says the mushrooms are cute, and Karen L says he oh, not enough leaves. An extra packet of colour cuts may resolve that rather than more fussy cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. It's the Enchanted Forest one that has mostly leaves. If they were trying to avoid fussy cutting.
Enchanted Forest does. I think I need a pack of colour cut leaves, just leaves. I think we need a pack of just colour cut leaves. So this is my third class with the retreat kit, right? And I get very funny about making sure I have enough to complete classes. You know, we've still got, so this is a third class out of 8. I kind of, yeah. I kind of get in my own head, and I know I shouldn't, but I do.
Rosie is saying yes to the colour cut leaves, and Di, these toadstools and green brick are her favourites so far of the kit.
Yeah. I'm liking that, and I think we might use mustard as our photo mat, and then we might chuck in a bit of gauze. Maybe. Okay. Acrylic art there. We have a stencil as well. Yeah, I've used mine with gold paint already. Doggy over the back is not a happy chappy.
So are we thinking about using the scripty stencil?
Yeah. But I'm thinking.
We do like the books flowing out of the photo.
Yeah.
So you telling me that you would have preferred a hot chocolate? You're not getting another one.
Can you microwave this one? I
Okay.
tried to drink it now. I'm like, ugh. It tasted like.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate, but when it was cold.
Ellie has learnt that cold almond milk tastes like crud. Let's use our stencil on here with, say, what do we think of brown ink?
Like chocolate.
And then
Yeah, hold your spoon. Get me when it beeps. You could do it so then the books are flowing out of the.
oh, I got an idea.
What's your idea?
Suspended mat.
Huh?
Huh? She says. Well, interesting concept. A class I used to teach in 2003.
Does that mean that you cut like a hole intentionally in the page at an intentional size, and then you have the photo dangling in the hole?
Kind of. Let me see. I've got a suspended mat here. I've got a half-finished suspended mat sample page.
This sounds like something dodgy that I would do. Unintentionally.
I've got a suspended mat page here. It's got a bit of a memory lane photo. So this is an example of a suspended mat. Oh, it's not you.
Oh, thank Christ.
It's Quentin. It's Dad. So he's 16 here. He'd been in the army quite a while then, because he was 15 when he joined.
So this
was just a baby. So this is a suspended mat.
Okay.
A form of suspended mat. So I think I'm going to do a bit of a suspended mat. I want to have some book paper, but I don't want to just stick a junk of it to the page. And I need to move all my stuff. Okay. How many times do I do this? I should have got my crab design board out.
Oh, hold up. That's another video that we can start collecting evidence on.
Yeah. So Naomi John is collecting video snippets of me saying, oh, really should have distressed this before I cut the middle out of it.
We're going to have a whole New Year series of reels. In the first week of the New Year
revelations. It's not going to be resolutions. It's going to be New Year's revelations.
All resolutions of what we're going to try and not do in classes next year.
Yep. Because I have a habit of doing the same thing. So, and we're also collecting evidence because we found out on Wednesday that because I've already released the creative design board, I now can't idea. So when someone rips it off, which they will do eventually, someone will rip off my design because they can, and they will. What it will mean is what we're trying to do is make sure we have enough evidence, video evidence of the use of it and the talking about it. So let's have a look. Like that. And if we mat the photo on a little bit of, I reckon, white or mustard. White, then mustard, just mustard.
Yes, Naomi John created board and distressing before cutting centers.
Yep.
We didn't even say cutting the centers out before distressing. We just said distressing. So, you know, the fact that
They know.
they know.
They know. I do the same thing.
Debbie's having to leave, and then are you painting it if you make a change that says Rosie?
No.
Because it's not an original.
No. You can't patent it once you've released it.
Well,
I could have done a patent hold and tested it for a year. I had 12, yeah, but no. And I probably couldn't afford to patent it in any case because I'm not made of money. So this one's a number 6, yeah. It's a very expensive process. I can't afford to trademark it either, but we have got another process we're going to go down, and it's just about having enough evidence and support that yes, it is my design, and yeah, I just don't want someone to come along and sue me for using it and try and say they had it first, but they did because it's mine. And the same with this. The same with this ruler that I designed, my creative ruler. I know there's been other centering rulers and other tearing rulers, but never has there been a centering, tearing, stitching ruler and all the measurements. See, our 1/2 inch high one is 1/2 inch high and the 1/4 inch is a 1/4 inch high. Like, they're really made specifically to, yeah, for specific purposes. So, we've cut down our paper 6. Let's do our measure up. I think this top here with the darker shade at the top. And then get our ruler and a pencil. And let's, oh dear, dearie, oh dear, and keeps coming off the pencil. Let's get our photo. Okay, so it looks about, it's going to look nice about there. So that's about, let's go 1.5 inches in and 1.5 inches down. Is that enough? Yeah. And it's a 4x6 photo. So let's do this on the back. So we're going to flip this over and we're going to go here. So it's here. This is where our photo is going to be. So we've done a little X so we know we're in the right place. So we're going to come down 1.5 inches. And we're going to come in from the edge 1.5 inches. Now I am going to get my T ruler.
So Dee says we are your witnesses to your creations.
Yep.
Dee is wondering if we have any 6mm red tape at the shop.
Nope. They are out.
They're out.
The supplier has none. They didn't ring me. They rang Quentin to tell him that.
Oh, well. Self-preservation.
And let's come down from there 4 inches. So
and Deborah said that she's used her creative rule this week with the stitching guide to do a circle. It worked super well.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Deborah, that sounds cool. To do a circle. Ah, you're going to have to show me how you did that. You're the best bunch of witnesses. You guys are awesome. But, you know, it's just one of the things. When I know some people say, oh, you shouldn't, you know, you don't need to share all the information in the world with us. But you know what? I kind of do, because you guys are a big part of what we do. I think it was here.
Jacqueline, I think, is asking a question about the circle, like a protractor.
Protractor.
Sorry, it is beyond my abilities today.
So on the back, I have drawn a 4x6 because I've used the measurements on my T ruler as well, which is ours as well. So we cut these on the laser machine, and I actually peel the paper off 99% of these, and then I get out the little middles of the letters, and then I clean them, and I sand the corners, all the sharp edges off the corners for you, and then I clean them. So you know that I didn't just design it, I actually got it ready for you to have in your home. So it's going to be behind here. We've done a 4x6. Let's make sure it's about right. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's not perfect. But it's pretty close. That's a cat trying to climb a crim safe door. They'll never learn. It'll be Missy. It's Missy, isn't it?
I can't see it. Yes, it's Missy.
It's Missy, isn't it?
Yes, I'm not coming in.
It's Missy. Missy actually has a head injury, so Missy does not learn. So this does not have to be perfect when we cut this out, because we're going to tear around it. Missy doesn't remember things all the time, so she tries to climb the door. It looks like a screen, but it's not a screen. She can't get a little claws into it. And now she's trying to get Naomi to come outside and chase bugs with her. She doesn't like being outside in the dark, but on her own, but she wants to chase the bugs. Yeah. Missy's now inside. There's a tomcat sitting next door.
Yeah, just looking.
Quentin actually picks up the cage on Monday. The council rang us after 2 days and said they'd got a cage for us. Because both Madeline and Missy have got skin missing now and fur missing. So what we're going to do is we're going to tear out a good almost half an inch around. And I'm tearing down. So when I roll it back, I get a little bit. So when I roll it back like this, I get a bit of white. See? I want white on top. So I'm tearing around a good, you know, it's almost half an inch. Oh, and it's not perfect. I think we've done something. We've talked about that suspended map page before. Oh, yeah. This is a moment when I don't know if my tearing ruler, my creative ruler with its tearing edge will probably work really well. But yeah, we've had some people sort of copy some of our other products a little bit, but they just didn't do them justice. But someone will try and steal a ruler. We know that. It is what it is. Rightio. So then when we roll this back a bit, let's roll it back. And you know, we're going to see bits of like the fussy cutting, and we'll see little bits of green and little bits of wood. Oh, look, we've got a little bit of mustardy colour here from some fussy cut leaves. And that's okay because it's all sort of a bit random and it's all in the colours we're using. And we can handle that. And look at that. We could cut those out. Or leave them for Naomi John to use. I am sure she will enjoy all the little bits of scrap I've made today. So when we do that, we've got a bit of an opening. So what if we use like, what if we do that? It's a bit big, isn't it? It's very wide. Missy, what are you in? He's in here with me somewhere.
She's finding.
What's that?
She's finding somewhere to hide.
She's finding somewhere to hide. Yes. Do we want to do this around it?
Oh, what do you want?
I do like that.
My opinion. Oh, what if you did a hole somewhere else and then put some more books there? You just made a holy page.
Just made a holy page.
Small suggestion. Debbie H says, I love my creative ruler. I've been using it for everything, and my creative design board. Looking forward to my bracket frames. How is the acrylic going?
Forgot to ask Dad when I spoke to him at dinner time. What do we think of that?
So they're going to need 1 or 2 sheets of magical memories paper 6 is my question.
Only 2.
Go ahead with this one. 2.
Or 1. No, they are going to need 2 because they need to fussy cut it.
Okay. Glad I confirmed that. And number 5. How many are they going to need?
Do you think we use the mustard? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think it does anything. What about we add in some bread?
What about that?
One time I don't suggest wine.
You don't think of what?
No, I didn't. I'm just disappointed with myself that I didn't suggest wine for like the first time in
Ever.
ever.
Think the what?
Nanny,
Yes.
the hot chocolate's still hot, so probably too long in the microwave.
God, she's got the wedges. She's got the wedges on today, hasn't she?
Hot chocolate that's really cold and I've almost
Oh,
burnt
the
If you
thickness
want
of
me
the
to
what's
forget
that?
that you
The thickness of the tea ruler is brilliant. I had one, the thin ones, but it often just didn't sit firmly enough. Yeah. So we do make so the tea ruler is thicker than your creative ruler. So than the creative ruler. So the tea ruler is the same thickness as the creative design board, and it's got this little here. It goes up against the page.
to go watch Harry Potter.
It does sit better. Thinking we use a little bit of white. Okay.
Deborah says the leafy paper as a mat gives the impression that you have torn a strip around the photo.
Yeah. Yeah. Creative ruler. I've been using it for everything, and my creative design board. Looking forward to my bracket frames. I know bracket frames. We've got supply issues with the acrylic. Not bad supply issues. Just trying to get a tracking number out of them. We ran out of acrylic because the bracket frames kind of went nuts and we were caught unaware. We thought we were prepared. We had heaps made before we released them. And we didn't. We weren't prepared enough.
Cheryl was asking about the yellow behind the books. We said no to that, didn't we? It just looked a little bit too, the mustard looked a bit too heavy for the frame, didn't it, Mum?
Yeah. It kind of...
Well, it didn't look too heavy, just felt...
They're going to need 2 of this.
They're going to need 2 of that as well.
Yeah, because otherwise, to use the bit after they fussy cut, the books are sideways.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm adjusting.
Maybe I should do the fussy cutting at the top and then paper at the bottom.
Design for to be dealt with next time.
Design for I might have to correct in my designs for the next one.
Next time. Cheryl input it with writing things up. Deborah says, haha, I thought they would be popular.
Yeah, and you know what, Deborah, we had made a lot before we released them. Like you'd had yours for a while.
Aileen M also says, I have the design board and it's worth every cent. And I love it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to change what I've already organised. So let's talk about Aussie Grunge re-release. Anyway, so let's work out how big we need to make this. Aussie Grunge re-release. What changes is anyone thinking to Aussie Grunge? Like, is there anything? I can't remember if I had any major mistakes in it that I need to fix. So we're going to need like a 6 3/4 by 8 1/2. Does anyone think there's anything we needed to fix? I might put more stuff in the gaps this time with it. So we want a 6 3/4. So this is paper 5. You'll get 2 of this in your kit if you're going to buy a kit. 6 3/4 by 8 1/2 inches. But I'm going to say but. So just check those measurements first against the hole you've torn in your page. You need to just double check to make sure you've got enough leeway in your 6 3/4 by 8 1/2. Yeah, just make sure you have got enough leeway in your. Oh, there's a bit of sticky tape on there. That's wasteful. Sorry. Comments on your on your page, because you might have torn a little wider or a little narrower, so don't waste paper unnecessarily. So we're going to do something a little, it's going to seem a little silly. We're actually going to stick this on from behind. Because then that's going to give us a better guide for straight. So I'm upside down here currently. Look the right way up. No, that's top there. This is the top here. See, and then I can get it sort of straight. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah, I think we need that mustard in there, definitely, Cheryl.
Jacqueline says, I would
Love to see the landscape images of Aussie grunge collectors, full 12 by 12. What if we did them as like rice? Do we have them as rice paper?
We have one as a rice paper. We don't have all of them. We only have one.
Can you have one as a rice paper?
Yeah.
What was I thinking that day? Change one of the 12 by 12 wood frame. The 12 by 12 wood frame is already changed. We only need one of that wood frame. Yep. Come a long way since I designed that, I think. Okay. So let's get our second piece of paper 6 and let's cut a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Let's cut a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. I know it's not going to be exactly the same shape. Yeah. They would be fantastic as full size papers. So 4 1/4 by 6 1/4.
No, we're still doing the white. Or we're doing...
Oh, I forgot the white. Whoops.
We're doing the white.
Well, so that's 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Let's take an 1/8 of an inch off our photo. So let's make our photo 5 7/8 by 3 7/8. And then do a 4 by 6 of white. Then we'll do a 4 by 6 of white. You just need to put in half a sheet of white. It's a lot easier that way, John. Because just in case someone's photo is bigger.
Did you make that one now?
It's 4¼ by 6¼ like I said. It was just that I hadn't cut it to what I said.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yep. I'm an interesting creature.
Well, I agree with you there. You will hear no argument.
Okay. And then what we might do is we'll put this centerpiece up on Chippy Strip. Let's test drive this. Like that. What do we think? Oops. Didn't do that. There, that's better. That's as crooked as a dog's hind leg. How's that? Is that better? And then let's do a bit of this stencil in like some brown ink. Like here, here. We probably should have done some here as if it was coming out of this, but we'll fudge-macate that. Now I've got, I'm going to say just any brown. Any brown will work. I've got walnut stain. Another one I use a lot is gathered twigs and an oxide. So I do have a blue kicking around somewhere from Millie's been making bookmarks. You could make it like, you could make it more defined, like keep adding and that sort of thing. Like you could definitely make it a lot more defined than I am. I'm a bit more subtle than my daughter at some things like this. Naomi John would have it really defined. So,
oh yeah.
What's that?
That's
not enough, she says. She's a little bit more like my mother in that respect.
I like to think of myself as unique.
Unique. Bit there. Let's do just I'm not going to do it around the tear, but I'm going to do it around the outside of the page and the outside of that. Let's just do it around the outside of the page and see how I feel about it. I'm not going to ink the white. I want the white to be crisp. And I want this to be white here. Ooh, I like this. I like it. I'm going to say there's really nothing subtle about the painting I'm working on with Noah. We're making a thank you gift from his robotics team to the university. And there's nothing subtle about the painting we're doing. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit around this mat. So we do free classes. So if you're new here, I know a lot of you aren't. I know a lot of you aren't. I know a lot of you have been watching me for years create. If you're new here or you're just popping by to have a look, we do a free class every Friday night. We're not next weekend. There won't be a Friday night scrap along next weekend, but tomorrow night we'll have a Saturday night scrap along. So this weekend we're doing 2 and next weekend we're actually doing none. Because next weekend we have an in-store retreat. And I've done it before, but it's just a little too much for me. Have to be limits to how much I cram into my life. I have learnt that one the hard way. Really? Yeah, ditto to you too.
No need to call me out.
I need to call you out. So we do this class for free every week, and then we also have each month a different paid subscription group. So in that, it's for as little as $20 for the month, you can watch 8 classes. So 4 card making and 4 scrapbooking classes taught by myself. Sometimes Naomi John teaches them. Mostly it's me, and using our awesome products. Because this is all Scrapbook Fantasies brand. This is all us. The acrylic, the chipboard, the colour cuts, the fussy cuts, the paper, and even the foam tape alternative I'm going to use. So, yeah, it's a great opportunity. Like, you don't have to pay a squillion dollars to do an online class. That's good. Like, this was the card making class we did this week in the October subscription group. There we go. We do sell kits as well. I don't know what she's got all over this. It's pearlescent. Oh, I think she's... Oh, Naomi, has she got glitter out over there on her desk?
I didn't want to inform you this, but she does have a glitter bottle without a lid on it and glitter
Go.
on the desk. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know where the glitter's come from. I don't actually know what bottle it's from.
Is there a glitter bottle without a lid?
There is this bottle that I'm assuming had glitter in it, but
How much glitter's in it?
nothing. And then there's a tub next to it that had... Oh, I see what she's done. She's done this very cleverly. She's used glue stick, rubbed it on, and done like a embossing technique with no paper underneath it. The spares in here. It's actually quite... It's a good tech. I'm going to show you. It's a really cool thing. You should be proud. Just the execution. Like, look
So
at the
this
glitter.
is Amelia's take.
Look at the glitter, though. It is really nice.
No, that's just loose. That's not meant to be there.
You sure?
Yep, you need to go and ask her what the hoo-ha is going on here. Do you want me to teach you the technique? No, I don't want to know the technique of tipping glitter all over your desk, a whole bottle of glitter on your desk, and then just walking away. And getting it all over Mummy's card.
I told you she did the embossing technique with a glue stick.
Doesn't work. When the glue stick dries, the glitter falls off.
Oh. What? She's feeling ripped off, by the way.
Rightio. I kind of do need CPR. I think a father's going to need CPR when he sees the glitter everywhere. This is also the child that So I used to, she didn't do daycare. Let's just be brutally honest. We didn't do daycare. So she went to work with me every day. And if I worked from home, like I worked from home on Mondays, because I shut the shop on Mondays to prep my classes for the week, she would be with me and she'd be crafting with me. One day she got into the drawer of bling, and her and Maddie Cat, this is pre-Missy, I think she was about 2 or 3, maybe 2.5. Amelia and Maddie Cat were hanging out on the floor in the studio, and she's just yabbling away, and the cat's there purring, and then I'm going, oh, okay, I need to check on this. You know, I need to look at what she's doing. And I come over, and she's got a whole packet of 250 3mm wide, like dark gold, old gold pearls, and they are stuck to her feet, the cat's feet, cat's tail. They were then stuck on my feet because they were on the floor. They were everywhere. And yeah, so I'm going to stick this flat to the white. So yeah, she has got form for crafting disasters, that kid. She ate a blue ink pad, she chewed on a blue ink pad when she was 2. But she used to, when she was crafting, if a hair hung down in a way when she was crafting and she had the scissors, she would just snip the hair out of the way when she was really little. She was atrocious. I went back to the shop one day after a market, like a pop-up shop we had down at the cruise ship markets, and I got back to the shop, and my friend Joe had been looking after the shop, and Amelia, and Joe goes, I really honestly only took my eyes away for a second. She hands me an envelope with the hair that Amelia had snipped off that was hanging in her eyes as she was crafting. She would have been like barely 2.
You know what Amelia's going to be? Amelia's going to be the child that you send away to uni and isn't going to bother booking a haircut, but isn't going to just let her hair grow.
Yeah, Amelia's going to have dreadlocks because she's too lazy to brush her hair.
She's just going to snip out the bits that she don't like.
Yep. Okay, let's stick that to that. It is a gorgeous card, and yes, I feel like I need CPR. Oh, she is lovely. Amelia, she needs to come and clean up that glitter, Naomi, because Dad is gonna have a fit.
Why does it happen on my numbers? Why does it happen on his week? This is got rocks in it.
You've got brown ink on my photo.
This is finding in plain sight. No more. Finish that hot chocolate and clean your teeth.
It's 8:11 and she's still out of bed. Oh, Lisa had to work today. It's unfortunate.
So that bottle was not full?
No, the bottle was full.
Mum saying the bottle was full. This is not the first time we've used glitter in this technique style. It's just the first.
I had barely any left. She's been doing it already. So do you collect up the glitter and put it back in the jar?
Yeah.
Does she? Ask her.
Do you collect up the glitter and put it back in the jar?
Yeah.
Well, where's the glitter you collected up this time?
Yeah. See, look, she's got a tub.
Where's the piece of paper you collected it on? I collected it with my hands, she says.
She's going to have glitter in a newly washed hair. Oh.
She's going to have glitter.
I just washed it. Literally. Right.
Naomi only just washed her hair because Amelia did swimming today at school. Oh my gosh. See, it's like Jeanette was saying today in the Zoom. It is raw and it is real around here. There is no fakeness. No one comes along and edits these videos, I can tell you that. I'm not telling you what I did later on. This is just it. So I've got my T-ruler. I've put my photo where I think it should go, and then I've just got my T-ruler just to straighten it up.
Friend's reasons not to get into bed. Yeah, currently she still has half a hot chocolate left to go. This is the longest hot chocolate ever.
Yeah.
I don't know why I suggested it now.
I only just managed to tuck mine in. Yep. 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 Oh, the mess. Chloe, you have no idea how messy Amelia's desk is. She is the messiest crafter I have really truly got. Oh, well. Actually, maybe it is something in the sky. Let me have a look at the other pictures on that day. And I can't find them in the pile. No, it's not something in the sky. I've got ink on it. Yeah, right. Okay, let's do a test drive. I want to have stuff down here, but I don't want this down here to sort of take over. I don't want to really draw the eye down here. I just want it to be sort of a bit of a backup. What have we been saying lately? Backup dancer. It's the backup crew. So let's move this out of the way. Move them back over there because I need to keep them so that they're ready to go to the shop for my classes next weekend. Very strange feeling going back and teaching face-to-face classes. I haven't taught face-to-face classes other than paperific since February. It's the last time we had an in-store retreat, I think.
Sure, yeah.
So we're just going to cover the end of this little leaf sprig here. Yep. So let's stick the leaf sprig on and then we'll stick on the mushies. I love the mushrooms in this collection. I think you could do so much Alice-ish with this. Thinking I might need to release like another Alice-ish embellishment-y collection, like with some.
We do have the tea party one with the bunnies.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking I've got an idea, percolating an idea here. I've got an
chippy tile yet?
No, we haven't coloured our chippy title yet. What colour are we going to colour it? Are we going to leave it natural? I don't mind it the natural colour.
Oh, natural.
I don't mind it natural. So let's use some chippy strip. So chippy strips are like the creative ruler and the creative design board. They are things that I wanted for myself. Chippy strips are a foam tape alternative. They're more environmentally friendly. We make them ourselves on Racel. Racel is, how do I say it? Racel is just the most wonderful member of our team. She's our laser machine. Probably could have bought quite a good luxury car for what it's cost to buy Racel and set her up with the equipment she needed to be safe. But you know what? Let's put it in perspective. She is a class 4 laser and she needs a lot of safety equipment and a lot of materials. We do have some things we want to make with her. So we've got a colour cut butterfly there. I need a little bit of chippy strip on this one.
Are we adding a colour cut into this?
We just got like 4 colour cut butterflies.
Oh.
We're just going to make a sheet of millions of butterflies.
Oh, like the candles. Are these going to become an actual pack? Just like
No.
150 small butterflies?
No. We'll just make them a little. Yeah. We'll just make them a little wad of butterflies. We'll probably make more than this. Let's do an 1/8 of a colour cut pack.
I'm going to call it a mini.
A mini. Mini. And then we'll just stick this one in. Sorry, get a bit excited. Okay.
Please to the Alicia embellishments.
What's that?
Cindy.
What was that?
Don't know.
Yes, please to the Alicia embellishments. Well, I was thinking I could do some, like we do have the commercial license for traditional original Alice type imagery. So we could do those in a few different things, and then you could add them to this. Just thinking, wouldn't a little tiny Alice, I just, the ideas going through my head are just phenomenal. So we're going to put our clock on first. Put it on a little bit of an angle. I'm going to put it here, and it's on chippy strip. We're just going to hold it and hope for the best. And then we're just going to tuck this mushroom in here. Like that. Just going to put a bit of glue there.
So I'm just making sure I've got everything so far. So we've got 2 magical memories pieces of paper 6 and 2 of paper 5. We've got half a piece of Grange. We've got the chippy title cut magical.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a mini colour cut.
An acrylic heart.
Right.
She goes, I didn't know about that.
Let me just
Finish my hot chocolate.
Excellent. You want to go clean tea for me?
No.
Yes. It's like 8:21.
You've got dancing 3.
You've got rehearsals for concert tomorrow.
Let's see if you're still laughing when Miss Claire's getting up you for not moving fast enough.
Mm. I'm just going to dump her at the theatre, I think, at the end. Sorry, Claire. I think Amelia Ann missed the memo about getting a good night's sleep before rehearsals, concert rehearsal day. Okay, we're going to tuck this in here.
So 1 acrylic heart. Anything else that you wish to bestow upon me?
Not yet. Do we just leave our magical title as it is? I do think so. When in doubt, find something that hurts and whinge about it.
You just gotta wait for it to grow a top, and then Mum can go at it with a pen.
No, we won't. Where is it?
It's a strip pimple in my nose.
Where in your nose? Well, just leave it.
Got boogers around it.
Well, just leave it alone.
Go and clean your teeth. You've got toothbrush and a toothpaste, and you're walking around the house.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
What was Jeanette saying today about it being awesome that, you know, like family and videos being real? And
Jacqueline brings up an excellent point. Where is the gauze?
where is the gauze? Well, I talked about gauze, didn't I? But gauze is gone. Too late.
That's another item that Deborah. Another oops.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll use the gauze tomorrow.
Still got tomorrow night. Amelia Ann thinks that tomorrow night should be a mother-daughter team challenge, like a tag team class.
And how did she describe it? Oh yeah, Mum does the important stuff, and then Amy
The
does
hard
the-
work, and then Naomi just comes along and plays.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this little mushroom we're going to put on some chicken strip. We're going to a gallery opening between tomorrow afternoon's Zoom and tomorrow night's class. Yep. So we're going to put the stem flat and we'll put a little bit of chippy strip behind the top of this other one. Now the chippy strips are only 1 mil high. If you want them to be 2 mil high like regular foam tape, you just do 2, you know, like double height. But I like that I can just, it's depth without being too much.
It's one thing. What's this one?
It's when the pool can't let out the sweat, it gets clogged because from the heat. You've got chocolate all over your face and you go wash your face. That doesn't mean lick your face.
I'm back.
You didn't go wash
Go
your
and wash your
face.
face.
I left it. Like Caddy has to wash it.
I'm going to use this to my point. This right here is a great example of like having kids.
This is why you're not having kids.
It's an excellent example of
Yes, but when you don't live with us anymore or she moves out and you're still here, you're going to miss her. Let's use our ruler to get this polish.
Is that a family picture? Oh, it's when we were in Sunshine Coast. Wait, can I see the picture for a second?
she needs a VIP treatment moment here.
Oh yeah. I remember this.
Oh, hold on.
And Noah wasn't there. It was so fun. But I didn't bring my swimmer, so I couldn't swim in the swimming
It was
pool.
too cold. And you were having an operation.
What's wrong with having an operation and swimming when it's cold?
You thought she had street smarts.
Okay, Mary. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
I wish I could go to bed.
Oh,
We're
Good night, hello, goodbye.
gonna get things
Oh, we'll get pinged for copyright. Okay, love you. See you in the morning. No.
Stop.
Mommy would let me do awesome at you.
Only really you are Savannah.
Oh, you're just rude.
You need to go to bed. I'm trying.
Naomi, she's just trying to stay up later.
I know, I am trying to edit this photo. I just need to get it to my laptop right. Let's go.
They're always killing me.
I am not. I'm taking you to bed. Let's go.
Let's put this one here. This little piece here. So I cut this one in half. I got 3 petals there and 2 petals here. Let's put some chippy strip behind this big flower because we can fit it. Oops. Dropped it. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. Now I think we make our little heart gold. So this gold is from, we sell them in a single tube, but it is best purchased. And I've been using this for a long time. It's in this set of 8. So it's the gold. Now, it's acrylic paint. Interesting thing about acrylic paint. Acrylic paint is exactly that. It's acrylic. This is sticking to acrylic. Acrylic paint is crud. Plastic. So it dries as a plastic. So it can be used as a glue. So let's just sit that down. Wipe my fingers. This is an old cloth nappy. There you go. So that will stick it down.
Karen L says, where are the little white flowers from?
Oh, crap. Okay. I just made a little bit of a mess there. From what?
The little white flowers.
What little white flowers?
I've only just joined.
Which little white flowers? Oh, these butterflies. Are they butterflies? Did she mean the butterflies?
Oh, I think so. And then,
They're colour cuts.
if you have remembered the gauze so where would you have put it next it? Says Karen H. And Di D thinks it's but where would you have placed the gauze? If you had remembered it. Or it's a butterfly.
Underneath. Under the elements, yeah.
That's not very specific.
Like I would have ripped up bits of gauze and put them underneath the elements. I'm just covering up where I made a little bit of an oxidazo. See, stick a flower on that. Where have I got something with gauze on it? Oh, that's not for gauze.
Do you need a project with gauze on it? I've got a tag here.
You got a tag with gauze?
Yeah, I've got a tag. I've got multiple things with gauze here. I've also got a page. Yeah.
Oh, Naomi John's got a tag with gauze. So a little bit of gauze underneath the embellishment bits. Like that. This is the B rice paper for Magical Memories, and this is from the 6x6 script stencil. You gotta pretend you didn't see those flowers for another week.
Yeah, hold up. I've got a description for this tag.
Yep.
B Living by Kindness tag. This craft-based tag combines mixed media techniques with tape and scrapbooking bellies to give a flourishing spring effect with the main colours of pastel marigold, black motifs of bees, and pink. Finishing this tag off with a touch of distressed gauze slipped underneath the colour cut elements and the painted chippy elements growing out from a flower meadow.
There you go. That was her description of it. So,
Is that tag from today, says Rosie.
no, that tag is something that's coming.
I am working on it. I'm
Coming your way. Can we tell them what it's going to be?
Yeah, you can.
So you're going to be able to get, how many tags are on it?
The printable tag one's going to be 4 tags.
So you'll be able to download a free printable sheet that will have the pictures and the instructions for 4 mixed media tags by Naomi John.
Each tag will come up and have a page to it.
Yeah. So we'll have that coming out.
Like you could either print it out or look at it on your computer. Up to
Yeah.
you.
You could print it out or look at it on your computer, but it will be description and instructions for 4.
And they're going to be detailed instructions because there's no videos.
There's no videos, but there will be detailed instructions on how to make the 4 mixed media tags by Naomi John.
Yes, we are
We're just getting it together. We're doing a lot of things.
I'm currently a little bit overwhelmed, but we'll get there. Okay, so
Yeah, and we need to get ourselves together because Naomi's starting university again in
February. We've got time to get ourselves into a position.
So when she's I've got glue on the photo now. When she starts uni in February, it will be external. She'll be living here.
Yeah, I'm not going back to prison. Sorry, people.
But she'll be studying externally, studying a diploma of political science. Because anyone that does her classes knows that she is, that's her passions, art and politics.
I'm sorry, I am passionate about art,
but she's very passionate about saving the world as well. When she was 6, she wanted to be an artist politician. Artist prime minister, that's what it was. She wanted to be an artist prime minister.
Unfortunately, they don't really go hand in hand, apparently. But anyway, we'll see how that goes in the future.
So there we go. So.
Oh, hold on. While we're doing this, I need to discuss the kit with you.
Okay.
I've got to do paperwork here. So we've got 2 pieces of magical memory, 6 and 5, 2 of each. We've got half a sheet of cardstock, chippy script word called magical. We've got many colour cuts, butterflies, and 1 acrylic heart. Is that all today? Just letting her do the math.
A piece of paper too.
Piece of magical memories paper too.
Yeah, we need it for the pocket watch.
Okay.
It's on the paper too, isn't it?
Yes, I'm looking at it now.
Looking at the back of this. Yep, paper 2.
Okay, paper 2. That comes to a lovely price. 1 minute. of sorry. That comes to $13.57. So what do you want that to be?
Just $13.50. That'll do.
$13.50. Just give me a minute. I'm just adding in that surprise nugget of information.
That extra piece of paper.
Yeah. Just give me a minute.
I think that's pretty cool. I really, really like that. Roller. $13.50. There we go. Even with your name, I reckon that there, and I've got glue there, and I've got that. Yeah, it should be right. Thank you, Di. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, just continue stalking for just a little bit, Rosie.
Laura says, brilliant, I am half finished, but we'll keep going. Ooh, Laura.
Thank you, Karen and Trish. Thank you, Dee and Michelle. Thank you, Joanne and Jacqueline and Sandy. Thank you all.
Margaret H is also
half finished, but we'll keep going. Oh, wow, Laura, you're on fire. Thank you, Margaret and Laura. The name of the frame part of it. Suspended. Well, it's kind of a suspended mat. So this is a suspended mat. Exploding because it's exploded out. Or an exploding mat because it's exploded out of the page. I tried but haven't quite kept the pace with you, but 10 minutes of sticking down, I'm caught up. Awesome, Karen. Sorry if I go too fast. I try not to. Like, I think I'm not, but then I don't want you to be here for 10 hours. I have actually copped a bit of flack for my classes going too long before, quite a couple of years ago. And then when I tried to shorten the length of the classes so they were all only an hour, I actually copped a bit of flack for being too fast from the same parties. But it's okay. I will just keep going as best I can. My little set of drawers is actually crooked. It's throwing me off. Because I keep squaring this up with the drawers and then it's crooked because it's not square with the table. So yeah, is what it is. Don't go too fast. It is a perfect pace. It's just the copy rather than create that slows me down. Yes. Yes, I can see that. I can't copy. I'm really bad at it. Nearly done this one. Whoa, that's awesome, Bronnie. Awesome. Can't wait to try suspended mat, and thanks for teaching something. That's okay. Yes, it's kind of an exploding suspended mat.
Yeah, and Laura's also nearly done too on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that. Laura's nearly finished. Margaret looks forward to Friday nights. So we'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. But we won't be here next weekend. But do keep an eye on our Facebook page next weekend because we'll share lots of little videos and photos and things of our in-store retreat and what's going on and what everyone's making. And weekly roundup will be interesting next weekend because it will be who knows what. So we will be back tomorrow morning for our weekly roundup. And then we will be, we might actually be doing that with Amelia in costume yet. And then we will be here, if you're doing the hybrid retreat, we will be in the retreat group at 10 o'clock for card making with Naomi John. And then 3 o'clock with me for a mini bookie thing. 5 o'clock Zoom. Then we're going to duck to a gallery opening. And then at 7 o'clock, we're doing a Saturday night scrap, which I don't know what we're going to do. And in here in the afternoon, Noah's going to a 19th birthday party. Yep, we're always busy. Always busy. I actually really look forward to spending Friday nights with you too, Margaret. I really do look forward to it. I get a bit apprehensive just before class because I get a bit nervous and go, oh my gosh, what am I going to make? What if I've got no ideas? What if I sit there and I go cold and I just can't come up with anything? And then once I get going, I just love it. I love spending time with you guys and being a part of your lives. So thank you very much. So we will see you all tomorrow. Lots and lots on tomorrow. And yeah, we'll have to catch up. Missy, can you get out of there? Oh, she's sitting on something she shouldn't. She's a little terror. It's like having a naughty child. None of the kids were that naughty. So the kid is up there for you. So, yeah. We will see you all tomorrow in the morning for weekly roundup. Take care. Stay safe. Night, Jeanette. Hope you got your page done. Or maybe you got your page done. Maybe you didn't. And we'll see you then. Take care. Bye. Thank you all. You're so wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.